back here in the commentary position actually, with the camera on the phone hooked up to a battery, charging it. Everyone seems to be moving their vehicles. Everyone's coming off the seafront. They've realised it's time to move their cars. Just had a huge wave just go and soak everything over there. The wave kind of literally came up over and onto the cars. Trouble focusing actually. It was worse than that. You can see all the wash on the ground. Yep, everyone's up sticks and moving. I don't know where to. But Abercam is still snapshotting every 5 seconds, so hopefully it's got some good views. And then got another camera in my video that's now taking a video. I eventually worked out how to do a Raspberry Pi video, not have it eat the entire SD card at once. Because defaultly it uses about a megabyte a second, so I can use up my 5 gigabytes fairly quickly. That's off over there. That's off over there, taking a nice video that way. Honestly, don't want to leave here because it's too good to miss. You can actually feel the waves hitting the seawall, like kind of through the floor of the house. Such power. That was not a flash storm, that was a wave. We're here at what time is it? 6:30. Good night. Not sure when high tide was. I think it was something like 6:50, so we're coming up for high tide. Bring the battery with me. Oh, there we go. Cars down there are getting flooded. Not flooded, but soaked by the waves. So you can keep going over them. Yes, most people have moved now. The Chevy, or something, truck down there, still there. Their chaps have emptied all the water out the boot. I think they were trying to redo the tarp that covers it, but that looks to be only half on at the moment. What you can see as well as I can. I think it's about half gone. That's going to fill up with water nicely to come and empty it out later again. So I imagine things like that are filling it up nicely. Good way to take a sample of seawater, I suppose. Park a pickup truck next to the seafront. People getting rather wet down there. So they've prepared their full coats. Pretty epic to see. People taking photos, really capture the moment. With some mist in front of the camera. Raindrops on the lens. Luckily, due to the water coming on the window, we can actually still see out. I now have a hat on, I'm not getting wet, although it doesn't look too bad. Bit of water on the windowsill. Downstairs I've had it much worse. There, water's come in kind of underneath there, under the glass of the window and out the other side of the windowsill to move their Xbox and their television. Put towels everywhere. As you saw, Adam's got kitchen towels around his window. Luckily mine's fine. Mine's the only one that isn't a bay window. It's UPVC, so it's a pretty good seal, apart from the little temperature probe kind of going out the back. And measuring the temperature of the air just over there. About 12 degrees, I'm told. Yep, it's not usual for the seafront to be this void of cars. If you look over towards the left over there through the mist of the last wave. Oh, look at all that water getting people's wheels wet. Look this way. You really see the sea kind of coming up and over. People squealing. They're surprised that some water's just hit them. Yep, wow, surprising that. Could not have predicted that. The waves can hit them. Water everywhere. Kind of dripping down there. Is that Dacia? No, it's not. Bad news. Still got Aberystwyth sat in here, protected for the elements. His Poundland Tupperware box. He's also Snapchatting every 5 seconds, it is. He's been doing that for about 4 days now, so at some point I'm going to have to take all the photos off him and stick it into a video, put it on YouTube. It'll be extremely long with all that many photos. Speed it up. Not much happens at night out here. Well, what does it? Review the photos. There's some criminal activity. Whoa, that looks pretty wavy over there. You'll be able to hear the wind there whistling through the window. That's also pushing rain through. Hard to see out that way. This is much windier than a couple of days ago when Aberystwyth got knocked off the window ledge by all the wind. It was dangling by the emergency rope system, which you can kind of see there. Found him dangling, looking at the floor. Pretty sorry for himself. Had to rescue him. Haven't had the heart to put it back out because not quite sure how well it'd survive these weather conditions. I mean, Tupperware is pretty waterproof, but when you've got a cable going in the back of you, a USB cable going in there, it really does something to the waterproofness. There is quite a lot of water down there at the moment. Oh, there's another pickup. Another pickup coming to sample some water in his boot. Civic, nice car. But yeah, earlier I just started filming as the wave hit. Big one came right up over here. Hopefully got it caught on one of the other cameras that's constantly recording. And cars were having bow waves kind of where their wheels were going through the water. It was pretty epic. There is a lot of activity see from there. There's quite a lot of cars. Just about seeing all the white and red lights. A few cars coming this way, a couple of cars going that way. I assume they're all moving. Although I don't know where to. Here's some of the Aberystwyth porters, university porters in their VW transporter there with the yellow livery. Well, yellow stickers. There's the Civic. Moving out of the way, good idea. Nice car, don't want to get that wrecked. There's the porters. Make sure everyone's alright. We're going to tell people off playing in the water. Well, tell the students off. Because they might get wet. And then the cars might get wet. And then we might get wet. Oh dear. The porters have gone and just parked over there. They're the ones stopped on the left there. In the turning circle where everyone's trying to turn around. They're just parked up there. Oh no, that's the AA van. There's an AA van over there. It's parked up. There's the porters going off that way. What are they doing? It's up to no good. I'm going to tell people off. No, they're just sitting there doing nothing, as usual. There does look to be an AA transit van up there. Doesn't seem to be really near anyone. Although, would you want to work in these conditions? Probably not. Stay in the car. Well, I don't think it's going to pass quickly. It's going to be like this for a couple of hours. At least. Well, we'll see on the time lapse how long it lasts for, if I ever get a chance to review it. Cool truck's getting doused in it there. He's there taking a time lapse. Chop it up, find the interesting parts. Yep, short story, pretty stormy here still. Winds are strong, the waves are big, everything's getting rather wet, and people are moving off the seafront. There's not many cars over there now, and some people have parked over here, but it's going to be better than parked right next to the seafront, but I mean, it's still going to get doused in seawater. Yeah, it's pretty quiet, parked over on the right at the moment. Not many people there. And don't blame them. Oh, another pickup. A little seawater sampling going on today. We've got Ford Focus coming along. Car watch. Slightly more interesting than the weather cars, but porters still sat down there. Porter watch. Watch porters. Tell off students for going down hills on wheelie chairs and other antics that students get up to. I don't talk from experience. Wouldn't go down a hill on a wheelie chair. Dangerous. Not many people still on the seafront anymore. Got a bit wet and cold. They've come in. Had their shower. Well, I think we'll leave it there then. Leave the cameras rolling and get some good video for later. Bye all.